Good morning, folks. Another day, another video. Today we've got something even more different than what I usually do. It's a YouTuber that got busted for trying to run down a police officer, and he's claiming that he is so smart that he's going to tear anybody apart that covers this. So, hopefully I'll be okay. But anyway, let's check out this guy with 3 million subscribers. What he usually does is he goes to old mansions and talks about them and pretends he's really wealthy, which he probably makes some pretty good money on YouTube with 3 million followers. But yeah, he's trying to convince the world that he's not guilty. So let's check out this news article about this guy.
I have everything right here and it's all been falsified.
Eric Conover had a lot to say before his arraignment this afternoon.
If anyone dares try to test my mental competence, I will eviscerate every single person with my intelligence right now. And that's not being egotistical.
Whoa, get back on your meds, boy. Something ain't right with you. His mind is so powerful that he can eviscerate any of his enemies just by thinking about you. So hopefully he doesn't see this video because, I've had enough problems. Anyway, let's continue.
His paperwork says the pursuit started after Conover was going 55 in a 35. After 8 miles, Conover stopped and an officer attempted to de-escalate the situation, but Conover allegedly drove at him and hit him in the leg and then sped off for another 28 miles.
Our Father who art in heaven.
The paperwork says the officer was thrown 40 feet, suffering a leg injury. Conover is facing several charges, including attempted murder.
Mom, thank God, look at me!
Today in court, Conover was outspoken, claiming that he's a public figure because of his nearly 3 million subscribers on YouTube and saying this was part of a, quote, police sting against him.
I think it's pretty obvious this was a sting operation. I mean, this guy is totally sane. I mean, I can tell just by watching him and listening to him.
All right.
Okay, Eric.
All right.
They're here to help you.
The state asks that he remains in preventative detention.
The state's position is that when a law enforcement officer signals for you to pull over and stop, you should do so.
He has had a chance to review the police reports in this matter, denies these allegations. He does not agree with the reports as that they are stated.
The defense asked that he be released, saying he's not a threat to the public and has no criminal record. Police say he was arrested Friday night for a separate drunk driving charge, which Conover denies.
I've been sober from alcohol for 1,558 days, so to press me on a DUI, I'm a public figure.
The judge did hold Conover in preventative detention. He's due back in court next week for a probable cause hearing. In Conway, Kelly O'Brien, WMUR, News 9.
And here's what he got charged with. In addition to DWI and attempted, read it, Conover is also charged with first-degree assault against a police officer for the Emmett incident, as well as second-degree assault, reckless conduct with a deadly weapon, conduct after an accident, disobeying an officer, and reckless driving. Now, I'm sure with his superior mind and his acuity of thought that he's just going to melt the jury's heart and get away with this. But you never know. Innocent until proven guilty, right? If you want to look up his channel, which is actually a pretty good channel, he's pretty gifted as far as editing and all that stuff. Of course, I'm sure he's got a whole crew that does all that for him. But he has a very nice channel. I don't know what happened. There's a rumor that he's on some kind of medication for bipolar or schizophrenia. I don't know if that's true, but Moist Critical or Penguin Z had a picture of him holding up this medication that's what it's for. And he had one in his mouth, so they don't know if he stopped taking the medication or what and went a little flippy. But yeah, anyway, good luck in court, dude. Just because you're a YouTuber with 3 million followers doesn't mean you can't be prosecuted for trying to run over a policeman. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all be good. Love ya. Bye. Oh yeah, and great way to turn a simple traffic ticket for speeding into a bunch of felonies. Great job, by the way. You did great.